Hello everyone, this is Mansi Pandit and welcome back to my channel. I know UGC NET exams are just around the corner and you must be having a lot of confusion and chaos going on in your heads. That will I be able to clear the exam? Is 2 months enough for the preparation? What should I be doing? What should I not be doing? So here I am to clear this confusion. See, answering your first question, is it possible to prepare for exams in just 2 months? Well, my answer is maybe yes, maybe no. Depends totally on you. You get to decide. It's not me. Even if I say that, yeah, it's possible, but you don't work hard enough, or if I say, oh, it's not possible, but you have it in you to do this thing, make this thing happen in 2 months, you will make it happen. Doesn't matter what I say, what you think, what you feel about yourself, how much confidence you have in yourself. That is something that matters. I can only share one incident with you that what I personally did. So, see, the last UGC NET exams that were held in January, right? The results of that particular cycle we got around 23rd Feb. I think I'm not sure about that date, but it was around 23rd, 24th Feb or something like that. Okay, end of Feb. So basically when I got to see the result, I had to process a lot of things that I was kind of sure that I would clear it, because of course the exam was very easy as compared to other cycles, and for me I felt it went well, but I was not even able to clear the net. I only cleared the third category, which was PhD only, and missed the net by 4 marks. So of course I was very down, very low, and processing this entire thing kind of took me 15 days. So the time that I had to wrap my head around the things and restart, only 2.5 months were left. Okay, but the fact that only 2.5 months were left, I did not take it as a obstacle. I took it as I took this thing in a very positive way. I was like कि okay, मुझे सिर्फ 2 से 2.5 महीने मेहनत करनी. Okay, after that I'm free. After that I get to enjoy my life. I get to have the degree, have the title that I always wanted to have. After that I will be able to feel the happiness of clearing NET or clearing JRF. Okay, so I took that particular thing as an opportunity. I was like, okay, in this 2.5 months, I have to do very focused, hard, and smart work. So today, I have noted down some tips for you guys that actually helped me a lot in preparing and making strategy for this exam, and helped me focus my energy and focus my attention to the things that were actually important and things that were actually going to help me in the exams. So and before beginning this video, guys, I have a very important announcement to make, which I'll be sharing towards the end of this video. So make sure that you watch this video towards the end, and yeah, let's get started. Number 1, focus on the 70% areas which have the most weightage in the exams. Okay, see, the syllabus for UGC NET is very vast, especially paper 2, which is English literature for us. It's very vast, and there is no possible way on earth that we will be able to cover each and everything before the exam. Okay, see, even in this cycle I thought that I did my best. I tried to cover that everything I could, but something random was asked in the exam, so there is no possible way to cover that, and that would be very stupid to go after that undefined, uncertain 20-30% areas which we don't know and which we have no surety about. So focus on that 70% well-defined area which gives you the weightage over the other students in the exam, because this is something that helped me in this exam. Okay, 30% questions that I have no clue about, I just guessed because we don't have negative marking, and but what I had control over was that 70% area that I knew, I had read and I was very sure about that 70% area helped me get score, helped me score more than the others in this exam. So please focus your attention on that 70% area. Okay, now this brings me to tip 2, which is paper 1. Please, 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 I cannot focus on this enough. Paper 1 is the key. When paper 2 is hard, paper 1 is something that saves you, and this is something that I personally felt in this particular cycle especially, and this was the cycle I actually focused on. Paper 1 syllabus is very limited. Okay, so you can actually score at least 35 to 40 questions right, and my dear, if you actually do this, you would thank yourself that okay, this was something that helped me get NET or JRF in this exam. Okay, now moving on to tip 3, which is what I personally did. Divide your study schedule into 4 blocks. This is what I did, because see, now time is limited. Okay, सिर्फ दो ही महीना मान के चलो. Okay, don't count that extra days that you might get in December. I hope you get, but don't count those days. Okay, you just have 2 months. Okay, so now you have to do very precise and very focused study. You cannot afford to थिंक अबाउट इन दिस वे कि ओके, पहले मैं आराम से पेपर 2 कर लेता हूँ, पहले मैं आराम से ये वाला पर्टिकुलर एरिया कवर कर लेता हूँ, उसके बाद आई विल मूव ऑन टू सेकेंड एरिया. मेरे पास वो टाइम नहीं था. आई डिड नॉट हैव दैट अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम. आई ऑल्सो हैड 2.5 months टू प्रिपेयर फॉर दिस एग्जाम. सो वॉट आई डिड वॉज स्टडी 4 things simultaneously. दिस इज़ what if you can implement this, please do. Okay, or maybe modify this according to your needs, but try to implement this in your schedule somehow, because this helped me. Okay, so what I did was I divided my study into 4 blocks. Block number 1, DI or maths. Okay, practice DI or quants for minimum 1 to 1.5 hour daily, please. Those 5 to 7 questions are very easy, and this will give you edge over other English literature aspirants for real, because हमारा मैथ्स में डब्बा गोल्ड रहता है. Okay, so if you can score even 5 out of 7 questions right, this will help you in overall score. Okay, now block number 2, 1.5 घंटे मैथ्स पढ़ लिया. Okay, now 1 से 1.5 घंटे स्टडी सम अदर यूनिट ऑफ पेपर 1. ओके, मे बी इट्स रिसर्च एप्टीट्यूड, मे बी इट्स कम्युनिकेशन और एनी अदर यूनिट दैट यू वांट टू, बट स्टडी इट अलॉन्ग विथ मैथ्स. ओके, ब्लॉक नंबर 3, स्टडी any kind of literature, maybe British literature, English literature, American literature, okay, post-colonial literature. Okay, that would go in block number 3 again for 2 hours. I think you should give that amount of time, maybe 1.5 to 2 hours. Okay, now block number 4 would be of literary theory or literary criticism. Give another 1 to 1.5 hour to literary theory and literary criticism daily. Okay, so in total, even if you are able to get 5 to 6 hours of time from your daily routine, it would be more than enough. That's what I feel, because अगर हर टॉपिक को आप 1 घंटे 15 मिनट ओके आप पढ़ते हो, ठीक है, आपका काफ़ी कुछ पोर्शन कवर हो जाता है. अगेन, इट्स नॉट अबाउट अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम दैट यू गिव. इट्स नॉट हार्ड एंड फास्ट कि इसको 1.5 घंटा देना है. डिपेंडिंग ऑन वॉट यू फील कि ओके, आई नीड टू वर्क मोर ऑन दिस, या फिर ओके, आई एम प्रिटी मच क्लियर अबाउट दिस टॉपिक, यू कैन मेक चेंजेस टू द अलॉटेड टाइम. बट वॉट माई पॉइंट इज़ दैट इन चारों को साथ में लेके चलो, बिकॉज अगर आप एक पे 100% फोकस करने जाओगे, दूसरा एरिया हमेशा छूट जाएगा और एंड के लिए बच जाएगा, और वो कभी भी कवर नहीं होगा. दिस इज़ वॉट आई फेल्ट प्रीवियसली, एंड दिस टाइम आई डिड नॉट वॉन्ट टू मेक दैट मिस्टेक. तो मैं चारों साथ में करती थी. इफ़ दिस इज़ पॉसिबल फॉर यू, प्लीज़ ट्राई टू डू दिस. टिप नंबर 4, कीप योर रिसोर्सेज लिमिटेड. Okay, see, internet is a great place. Internet is a vast place to learn and read and no more. But again, this is something that I faced. मुझे कहीं से कुछ और वीडियो यूट्यूबर का दिख जाता था, कहीं से कुछ और मटेरियल टेलीग्राम में मिल जाता था. आई ऑलवेज यूज़ टू डाइवर्ट. मैं जो मटेरियल पढ़ रही हूँ उसको छोड़ के मैं उस पर पढ़ने लग जाती थी. प्लीज़ डोंट डू दैट. ओके, कीप योर सोर्सेज लिमिटेड. क्लासिक जो बुक्स रिकमेंडेड है फॉर दिस एग्ज़ाम, या फिर आप किसी पर्टिकुलर कोचिंग का स्टडी मटेरियल ले रहे हो, दैट इज़ इनफ. Please don't go after each and every source that you come across, because that will only create mess in your head. Okay, sources limited रखना है. Okay, and yeah, from this I remember I have made a video about the sources that you can refer to for English literature, and I'll be posting it soon, but I thought that it's more important to post this video. So yeah. Okay, tip number 5: revise before you add new information. Okay, every day, first at least 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, religiously devote to revising the things that you have read the previous day. आपने अच्छे से पढ़ लिया है, so now revising part will not take more than 30 to 40 minutes. हो गया दिस ओके, इसके ये वर्क है, डिकेंस के ये वर्क है, हार्डी के ये वर्क है, ओके दिस इज इसमें ये है, इसमें ये है, यू गेट इट. इसकी क्रोनोलॉजी है, इस वर्क के बाद ये वर्क आता है, ये वॉट एवर. दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ recalling, active recalling that I used to do before adding new information. Okay, टिप नंबर 6: बिल्ड फाउंडेशन फर्स्ट. आपका फाउंडेशन, आपके बेसिक्स क्लियर होने चाहिए, उसके ऊपर आप एक्स्ट्रा इन्फॉर्मेशन ऐड कर सकते हो. ओके, डोंट ट्राई टू डिग डीप एट द वेरी बिगिनिंग. ओके, पहले सुपरफिशियली पढ़ लो, एक रोड मैप बना लो, उसके बाद अच्छा ठीक है, इसके मिल्टन के बारे में मुझे पता है, कौन से एरा का है, उसकी क्या सेंसिबिलिटी है, बेसिक पता है, उसके बेसिक वर्क्स पता है. अब उसके वर्क्स में कुछ एक्स्ट्रा इन्फॉर्मेशन जो है हियर एंड देयर आपको मिलती है, वो ऐड करो. यू गेट इट. डोंट ट्राई टू क्या मिल्टन ही पढ़ रहे हो 15 दिन से, मिल्टन के बारे में जाने जाए, ऐसे नहीं काम होता है. यू गेट इट. पहले ब्रॉडली फाउंडेशन बनाओ, उसके बाद बिल्ड अपॉन दैट फाउंडेशन, and trust me, you will never forget that if you study in that particular way. Now this brings me to the last step, which is please practice and give mocks. Okay, practicing is very important. See, for paper 1 especially, I used to give lot of mocks, and great resource would be that I followed was Kumar Bharat's mock test that I purchased. Okay, उसमें I think you can get it by the days, like 45 days के लिए you can get the mocks. Okay, per day का भी charges है, तो you can customize it according to however many days you want to have that particular access to that mocks. उसमें the one thing that I liked the most was topic wise mocks. Now, when I have read a particular topic, I want to be sure that I know in depth every possible thing, and I am able to implement my knowledge in the question. So that thing helped me test my knowledge and help me add on to my knowledge as well. Because of course, अगर 10 questions है, 10 में से 7 क्वेश्चन बन जाएंगे, बट बाकी 2 क्वेश्चन में ऐसी इन्फॉर्मेशन होगी जो मुझे अपने रीडिंग मटेरियल में नहीं मिली है. So that would add on to my knowledge. So this is something that would actually help you. Again, same goes for paper 2 as well. कुमार भरत के पेपर 2 के भी सब्जेक्ट वाइज मॉक्स हैं. वो मैंने काफ़ी लेट से लिए थे. दैट वाज समथिंग दैट आई शुड हैव टेकन इट अर्ली ऑन. मैंने आई थिंक आखिरी के 15 दिन पे लिए थे. उससे पहले मैं जो PYQs है उसी में से सॉल्व करती थी. बट इफ़ यू आर एबल टू अफोर्ड इट, प्लीज़ एटलीस्ट 1 से 1.5 महीने पहले लो, ताकि आप टॉपिक वाइज मॉक्स इसमें भी प्रैक्टिस कर पाओ. ब्रिटिश लिटरेचर के मॉक्स, पोस्ट कॉलोनियल लिटरेचर के मॉक्स, इंडियन लिटरेचर के. इट्स वेरी डिवाइडेड इनटू टॉपिक्स, सो यू हैव अ क्लियर आइडिया इन योर हेड के ओके, ये एरिया आई एम वेरी मच कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट, ये एरिया आई एम काइंड ऑफ लैगिंग, आई नीड टू. Guys, I'm so sorry, I think my mic has stopped working, but the important announcement that I had to make in this video was about the upcoming Q&A session that I'm planning to take. only thing that you have to do is post in your queries or any doubts regarding this exam in the comment box below, and I'll be taking those questions for sure in my next announcement that I had to make in this video was about the upcoming Q&A session that I'm planning to take. Only thing that you have to do is post in your queries or any doubts regarding this exam in the comment box below, and I'll be taking those questions for sure in my next video, and I'll be trying to answer this so that you can have a better clarity and your doubts or queries could be solved, because I personally was very much confused just before the beginning of the exam that what to do, what not to do, and a lot of random questions always popped in my head. So this is your chance. You can post your questions and I'll for sure try to answer them. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care.